What is happening, YouTube? It is Friday, end of the week. Lots happened this week, so I thought I would make a video to just kind of share and explain what's going on in my world. So as of Tuesday this week, which was March 15th, 2022, I resigned as a teacher. Now, if you watch my channel, which most of my subscribers are most likely some of my older students, I really miss all of you. And this was a very difficult decision. I worked really hard to become a teacher and, get to where I was, and it was really difficult to give it up. So I won't go into all the details why I decided to leave teaching, but a big part of it was the job itself. I didn't seem to fit in with the job, what I thought it would be or should be or could be. I really tried to do cool things and to do other things that, maybe some teachers didn't do, or maybe some school districts didn't really approve of or care for, but it was a very difficult task, and this last 2 or 3 years, 4 years have been really difficult, especially in the last 2 years with the COVID stuff going on. So it's just a different world. So at our district, we had a curriculum, and I taught ELA and science. Science was kind of, my choice, like whatever I wanted to do. But then curriculum wise, we used a program, and it had some good stuff in it, but it was just difficult for me to teach it. And it was difficult for me to get better at growing students' love for reading, I guess. So we focused a lot on relationships this year. I mean, I try to do that every year, and sometimes that's good and sometimes it's bad. Now, from my view as what a teacher should be or could be, why I decided to be a teacher, relationships are the most important thing to me. I tell my kids all the time, you know what, whether you learn to read this stuff or be interested in this stuff or not, my goal as an educator personally is that you become a good human, that you treat each other with respect, and that you find your passion or your joy in life through whatever that is, and that's what's most important to me. Now, from a successful teacher perspective, on the other side, getting 25 to 30 students in each class to do the same thing, be on task, be interested in what you're doing at all points of the day is a very difficult job. That is not something that I was good at, but there was a lot of things I was good at, so I'm not going to be negative. A lot of times teachers like to beat up on themselves, and they like to, kind of self-deprecate, if you will, but I'm not going to do that on this video. I just want to explain some of the challenges that I had as an educator. Now, other things I could say would be it's a lot of work to be a really good teacher, to be a good educator. It takes a lot of your time outside of school. You have very limited time in school. Even though we're only there from basically 7 to 2:30 or 3, that is not enough time to plan. So that carries over into the afternoons, and it carries on over into the weekend as well. Which sucks because you don't get paid for those hours. But in order to be successful and to lead students properly each day without getting super stressed, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of commitment. And I tried to do that for the last 5 years, but like I said, that was another drawback to being an educator. Now, what would I have done different? If I knew what I know now 5 years ago, I would definitely set more behavioral standards at the beginning of the year. I would definitely not allow a lot of things that I allowed in my classroom. Some of those things were okay, I believe, because I want students to be their self. I want them to feel loved. I want them to feel appreciated and cared for. So whatever their personality was, I tried to let that shine through. But on the flip side, it kind of hurt me because then some students can't handle freedom and it's really difficult for them to get back on task. So it was just basically like, you know, a tug of war every day, sometimes throughout the years. So, but yeah, I mean, that was probably, you know, one thing that I would do different. Another thing would be maybe learn a little bit more about how students learn, how students can learn to read, how students learn to retain information, and how to get students to express themselves in their education and take advantage or take ownership of their learning, which I've tried to learn, but I guess I haven't learned it really well. And so the last thing, just to kind of explain what I'm going to be doing currently, I am going to start driving for Coca-Cola. I am going to be driving a small tractor trailer and delivering Coke products to different convenience stores, Dollar Generals, little shops like that. It won't be like in the big grocery stores, but I think it's going to be a good fit for me. I'm an independent worker. Like I like to work by myself. That's going to be good for me. It is more fast-paced, more physical, which is good because I think I need that physicality in my life. And also, my hours are going to be a lot better. I'm going to have some time off so that I can focus on the homestead, as well as getting paid a little bit better, which is nice. I'm not doing it only for the money, but that's definitely one of the strong points to this new career path that I'm taking. So we'll have my CDL license, and it'll be interesting. So maybe one day I'll go back to teaching. I don't know. If I do go back to teaching, it would have to be just a different world, really, basically, and it would have to be something that you know, will allow me to be more independent, which my old school was really good about letting us try things and letting us be independent and do our own thing. But the county I'm in would not, you know, they weren't really excited about that kind of stuff. But like I said, my school was awesome and I really hated to leave it. So I just want to, you know, share that with you and let you know what's new in Mr. Aby's world. So all of my students from this year, I miss you. I hope you're doing great this week. I hope that you are behaving, and I am really sorry that I had to leave you, but you know, things happen, and just know that I always care for you and that I'll always think of you. And I remember one student in particular, Azan, wanted me to shout him out. So what's up, Azan? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still making cool slides. And a couple other students, I won't name everybody's name because it's like too many to list. But if you want a shout out, let me know in the comments. Make sure you share this video, like and subscribe. I'd like to grow my YouTube channel as our farm gets bigger and bigger. Well, it's not going to really get bigger, but as we get more successful, I would like to have some content online. So I'm going to try to do a video a week. I don't think I'll be able to do that right now, but I'm going to try to. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was answered some questions you might have if you were one of my former students. But again, I love all of you, all of my students. I miss you. Even my first year students, you know, y'all are, I guess, in 9th grade now or whatever, 10th grade, who knows. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's doing great. And let me know also in the comments if there's something else that you would like me to record or to upload to YouTube. So hope you have a great weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather like I am. Peace.